I'm Deputy Mayor Mary Catherine Carmichael, and I'm joined by Angela Van who is our Neighborhood Services Program Manager. So what does that do? What is your job? Tell us about what your job does.
I work with neighborhood associations. I have grant programs, which we're going to talk about today. I run the Residents Academy to teach residents about city government. I do a lot of community outreach, so that's largely what it is being the face of our department for the community.
Great, and which department is that?
Housing and Neighborhood Development.
Okay, great, perfect. So you mentioned grants. We have 3 specific grants that are coming to be available to folks right now, each of which they can apply for, but let's just break them out one by one. I understand we have the neighborhood improvement grants, the small and simple grants, and then the cleanup grants. So let's just start at the beginning with the neighborhood improvement grants. What can you accomplish if you apply for that kind of grant and receive it? Okay,
so this year actually we have some exciting changes to this program. Traditionally it has been just for physical improvement, which includes public art. Now we are expanding it to be more community building types of grants. So that could include events or other programs, leadership training, capacity building for neighborhood associations. So I'm very excited about that. It'll be an opportunity for people to come together more in community to build their organizations and do the kind of neighborly types of things that we want to encourage. So this is a capital grant, so our minimum budget for this is $1,100 minimum. That's a $1,000 grant with a 10% match from the neighborhood. So they are larger grants. We don't have a cap on the maximum, but we do have a total budget of $30,000 this year.
Okay, so there could be several of these, or there could be fewer larger.
Yes, it depends on what kind of applications we get. Last year we were able to fully fund all 3 that we received with some money left over. The year before that we had 7, and we had to pare them down in order to be able to fund everyone at least partially. So this can range from putting a neighborhood sign at the entrance to the neighborhood to tell everybody who you are. It can be benches in the community. We had a neighborhood a couple of years ago who had mostly older residents, and they put a number of benches in. We've had lots of improvements in our parks, neighborhoods that have parks. So whether it's playground equipment, native plantings, ways of communicating in terms of kiosks for information sharing and that sort of thing. So there's lots of opportunities. And as I said, now this year for the first time, we have these more community-based grants where we will actually fund events and programs as well as physical improvements.
Great, so really opening that up.
Yes,
that's really cool. It allows them to be more creative.
Absolutely.
Let's move on to the second kind. We have the small and simple grants.
Okay, so the small and simple grant is, as the name implies, a very quick and easy application. It does not have a neighborhood match component, and the maximum grant per neighborhood per year is $500. Okay. There are 2 basic categories under that umbrella. One of them is more general for events or workshops or some small project that you want to accomplish. The other one is specifically for the removal of invasive plants from the neighborhood, and that can also include replacement with native plants. So you can use your grant to purchase natives as an incentive for neighbors to remove the invasives. So those are 2 separate programs with 2 separate applications.
That's great. And then finally we have the neighborhood cleanup grants.
This one is my favorite. This is a lot of fun. It's a Saturday morning. Most of the hand staff will be there. We do all the logistics, and the neighborhood provides volunteers. The best way to get an application approved is to show us you are committed to the project. Neighbors are going to participate. You have lots of volunteers ready to work. What we focus on collecting is trash, hazardous materials, tires, scrap metal. We also have either a wood chipper or some means of collecting brush and limbs. We will have a little picker pile, so good things that come in that are too good for the trash heap can go on a pile, and anybody who wants them can take them for free. And it's a lot of fun. We always have a good time that day.
And that's on a couple of Saturday mornings.
Yes, so we do 2 per year in the springtime. The dates that are available are on the website, and that would be April, May, and June. And we have specific dates that avoid all of the Mother's Day and Little Five and all of those things.
As we know to do.
Yes, here in Bloomington, yes.
Okay, so best way for people to maybe, we talked about a lot in a short period of time, so I know I like to read things so I can really remember them, maybe online. Where should they go, and is that the same place they can apply?
Yes, so everything you need is on the grants website, which is bloomington.in.gov. www.bloomington.gov/neighborhoods/grants.
Okay,
can
and
find
then
it all there.
let's say I'm not an internet person. Is there a phone number I can call?
Yes, you can call me at the hand department, 812-349-3505.
Okay, City of Bloomington putting money back into the neighborhoods
Yes.
that they serve. Thank you for all you do,
Thank you
Angela.
very much.
Angela VanRooy from our Housing and Neighborhood Development Department, and I'm Mary Catherine Carmichael, Deputy Mayor. Thanks for joining us.